Preparing for an interview can sometimes be a very stressful process, which it really does not need to be. If prepared well in advance though, it can remove the uncertainty out of the way and make sure that you approach your interview in a very confident manner. Let us talk today about retail job interviews. What are the most popular questions in retail job interviews and what should be their probable answers? First question. What is good customer service? Here the interviewer is really trying to understand whether you actually understand what good customer service is. For a brick and mortar store, the most important part of the sales process is the experience that you provide to the customer. So they really want to understand if you can give in your best towards customer service. Providing a positive and memorable experience to the customers is the key to success. The answer to this question could be given in the following manner. To me, the essence of good customer service is about accommodating the customers. I always ensure that I greet the customers with a smile on my face, that I am very positive, receptive to their questions. I would ensure that I have full knowledge of the products and knowledge of the available stock options in the store, so that if the customer has any requirements of size and fit, I am there to offer them my services and support. The second question, do you work well with people? Retail work is often collaborative in nature, and hence the interviewers will try to judge and see if you can actually work along with your fellow employees as well. The best answer that you could give in this situation is the following. I work really well and smoothly with my fellow employees. In retail, it is very important that all the staff members of the floor are working in collaboration with each other. It is very important for each person on the floor to seem like they are a part of the same team. The next question, what hours are you available? Here the interviewer is actually trying to understand what available hours are you there for working in your retail shift. Is there any probable hours which is not preferable for you? Be very honest in your answer. If you're flexible in terms of your shifts, be very honestly answering that you're flexible as well. A probable answer could be given in the following manner. I am open to flexible timing in the retail job. I'm open to the shifts that you can offer. I would prefer if you could give me a morning shift. However, if required, if the team requires that I should take an evening shift as well, I am open to that as well. The next question, why are you applying to work here? Here the interviewer is trying to understand not only whether you are interested in working in this particular retail job, but also whether you are actually interested to work for this particular XYZ organization. A probable answer could be given in the following manner. I have a retail experience for the past 3 years and have worked in XYZ organization. I have the skills and expertise which is required to work in a retail job. I am also flexible in terms of shifts for my working hours. I think I will be able to give my best to this particular job. Being a performer in my last organization, I have also received awards and accolades for my retail performance. I really look forward to joining this organization as well to prove my mettle. The fifth question, what would you do if your replacement does not show up? The interviewer here is trying to understand how responsible you are for your job, whether your personal plans are more important or making sure that your replacement arrives well in time is more important for you. It's a tricky question, and this is the way that you should probably answer this question. My first step would be to call up my replacement and check with him or her on where he is stuck. Is he permanently not coming for the shift, or is he just stuck in traffic for a little while? If the person is not going to arrive for a longer time, then I will probably check with my supervisor and we will try to work out a solution for this particular problem. The next question, if hired, how long do you plan to work here? Here the interviewer is obviously trying to judge how long will you work in this organization. He is looking at somebody who could be here for a longer duration and not shift out in the next few months. Now, a probable answer to this question could be given in the following manner. I plan to be consistent if I am hired for ABC organization. If you would see my past experiences as well, I have been rather consistent in my experience in my previous organizations as well. And I really look forward working in the retail space in ABC organization. The next question. If the credit card machine is broken or not functioning, how will you handle the situation and what will you tell your customer? Your interviewer here wants to understand and see your problem-solving skills. He wants to see how do you work under pressure and how do you resolve such problems and issues. A probable answer to this question could be given in the following manner. In case the ATM machine breaks down, I would very calmly and in a composed manner request to the customer and inform them that the ATM machine has broken down. I will request them to go and take out cash from the nearest ATM by giving them directions to the nearest ATM as well. Also, when the customers are paying up, I will make sure that I apologize for the inconvenience caused and make sure that in the entire process I am talking to them with a smile on my face and apologizing for the inconvenience. I will also make sure my manager is aware of the situation, and not only that, I will also make sure I put up a sign at the counter saying that the credit card machine is not working, so that the next few customers who drop in are aware of the situation in advance. The next question, which is a very common interview question in all interviews: what is your greatest strength? Now here the interviewer wants to understand whether your strength actually matches what the strength should be in a retail environment. So just make sure that you are answering in the most appropriate manner. A probable answer for this question could be the following. I love interacting with people. I'm a very good communicator and I am good at my communication skills. So I love interacting with all the customers that walk in, and it is always a pleasure for me to help them in selling the product that they're looking at. The next questions. Why do customers shop at this store? Here the interviewer is trying to judge, first and foremost, if you have actually visited a retail store of ABC company and whether you understand how the customer actually gets an experience of shopping at ABC store. An answer to this question could be given in the following manner. I've noticed that at an ABC store, it is all about the experience that the customer is provided. I have seen that the retail staff is extremely helpful, greeting with a very, very warm smile on their face. They not only always have fresh flowers and an amazing sense of warmth which is there at the showroom for all the retail customers. This provides a very positive experience to each and every customer that walks into the store. The next question. A customer becomes angry and upset with you, and how will you handle this particular situation? Everything is not very smooth always in a retail store. The interviewer wants to understand how will you handle such situations. An answer to this question should be given in the following manner. I'm always very empathetic and I always try to understand my customers' queries and problems. But sometimes if the customer is really in a bad mood and not willing to listen to me, I will make sure that I quickly run up to my supervisor and involve him in this particular matter. Once the supervisor helps in resolving the problem, I will make sure that after that I check with him on what went wrong and where could I improvise to make sure that something like this is not repeated in the future. I hope that these retail job interview questions and answers are of help for you. This is Nishu Tripathi. I'm a recruitment specialist and mentor. I will see you again around. Bye-bye.